What's up? It's your boy Black Captain stepping on the mic once again with some more Mass Effect 2. We have been working. I'm just massing my armada together. We're gonna help that busy man over there to some of his story quests. So the name of the game of the next likely 2 episodes is to finish out this side content. I have been a very busy captain. I have been, let me just show you the reserves of stuff. Actually, no matter of fact, I don't have to do that in there. Well, I might as well because they're right here. I've gone to every system. Matter of fact, I'll show you, I guess I'll show you later when I go to the Mass Effect relay. So I have scanned, look at the stuff. We've scanned everything. There's only like one more planet left to, and it's connected to something that I'll talk about later. We've got all the resources. I've got every upgrade that I've currently found, or at least the majority that were required by some sort of resource. I got that done, and this is the reserves. This is going to be useful for some bonuses in the next game. And I was kind of tired of being a bit underpowered. There was a bunch of we probably had like 50 not 50, like half, maybe 50 or 40% of the research things unlocked but not able to learn. So I thought, let me go ahead and get this. So we've increased our biotic power, not my own individual biotic powers, but should I use biotic powers, they'll be increased. I think I have everything for the most part at max. There's probably a couple schematics out there I haven't unlocked yet. So, like I said, the name of this episode will be to finish Jacob, or start Jacob and hopefully finish Jacob's story. And then Zaid is the next, and I believe last person we have, and then we might check out some other content moving forward.
Anomaly detected.
So, how these work, when they mention anomalies, so you start a little scanner Bob, and are you serious? I haven't actually scanned this. Well, you know what? I'll let you all see this. A lot of what I was doing in terms of these resources. Matter of fact, you might as well find the thing because it's so annoying hearing it. Where is it? What you do is you use the little white indicator, kind of points you where it is roughly, and then
General distress.
here it is.
Hugo Gernsback.
Should probe.
Launching probe. I have found something.
And then they'll say what exactly you found. Oh wait, no, this is actually just it backs you out to, that's the same dialogue that same text they had when you first find the planet.
Probe launched.
So I said I was gonna take you all with this, but this is boring. I have been scanning for, I've played this game on and off for about 3 days. I'll do a little bit of scan. I probably scan maybe 2 hours a day or an hour a day. So I've been scanning plans for about, I'd say about 3 days. Obviously, this isn't the only project I'm working on. If you're watching us on Twitch, you know what else I'm playing, and I'm having a good time with that. But I figured we're getting very close towards the end of this game, and I thought might as well just, knock this out. My Mass Effect 1 playthrough is already finished, so by the time that my YouTubes, you guys are watching this, of course, you'll at least have access to the first playthrough. And then this will kind of, pick up to that. And so everything I'm doing, even from playing Mass Effect 1, is really to, get you an advantage and get me prepared for Mass Effect 3, like the last one. They do encourage and they give you bonuses in terms of playing all 3, actually playing them. They do give you shortcuts if you've never played them. I was talking to a few people that had not played the original game. And it's some cool side content, and I've pointed it out as we were playing. I'm gonna go ahead and save, and then we're gonna get in there. Question is, who are we gonna take? Might as well do it and take Miranda. He trusts her. I'm assuming it's gonna make us pick our people out the gate. The only reason to be here is for Jacob's quest, but then again, it might be a whole It might be a whole thing. I have no idea. I don't remember this. All we know is about his father. Yeah, so they probably won't even let you have access to the system until you have him. So, yeah, as you can see, we've got everybody else's but Zaid, so who'll be next? I don't remember whose we did last. I don't remember. We'll go ahead and take Miranda. Having 2 biotics is never great. You know, actually, I think we did Tally's last. So, go ahead and get them started up. 10 points. Still waiting for this, but I think I have enough to see 2, 5, 9. I don't. Jacob, I haven't played with in forever. Barrier, what does this thing do? Creates a mass effect. Let's see here. 10 out the gate to get all of it. So we'll go ahead and wait, because I feel like that might be... Oh, you know, incendiary ammo is probably a good thing. Barrier creates a mass effect shield that lasts and can absorb a large amount of damage. But I don't think he's a tank. All of these are actually good. But you know what, let me go ahead and give him incendiary ammo. I think I'm gonna find that pretty useful. Let him keep that. And if only I'm probably gonna level up on this quest, so I'm gonna go ahead and give him a little bit more health. Miranda. We did hers, so we might as well give her her power. Slam. And unfortunately, I'm using this. I think hers was one of the first quests I did, and I accidentally unlocked it. Maybe we want to do warp. All of her powers are good. Slam. What does this do? Lifts the target and slams them on the ground versus... You know what? And you only lift like one person. Lift duration for a whole second? It's like... Nah, I don't think this is very good. I'd rather have stuff that kind of affects multiple people. What's this one? Increase blast radius. Yeah, let's go ahead and max you out. Heavy warp. Unstable warp. Blast radius. This one recharges faster. That one's more powerful. Yeah, who cares? I'm not likely going to use her beyond that. Slam. Is it worth me doing for like not a barely noticeable amount of time? Probably not. Alright, let's get up in there. I remember this now. I do remember being here. Kind of reminds me of playing Phantasy Star Online. I also up the resolution. I realized that I still had yet to maximize it, so I'm sure it'll come through in the video quality. Who knows? I have no idea.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
You gonna use a shotgun, homie? What's the option? Well, you can always put that on. We're gonna use a shotgun. We're looking for his poppy. I was
Field is clear.
Thank you, buddy. I was trying to zoom out. Like I said, I haven't played this game in a cold minute, so cool looking place, though. I appreciate it. You know, part of me thinks that we're gonna be fighting something machine.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact,
But
looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
I remember this.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days. 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Avoiding it for a decade seems unlikely.
So, I will do my best not to spoil anything. But like I said, I do remember this story.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Of course they got shields. And aren't y'all gonna do stuff?
I've got him!
You need to not use a shotgun.
Switch up! Stun him!
That looks like he has like no armor and it's freaking reaming me. He can't seem to get up. Take that. They've got some heavy firepower. Shotgun time. Oh, everyone else is dead. I don't plan on resurrecting.
Yeah, lost shields.
Need to play this nice and safe. He's right there. Oh, lady.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Yeah, some heavy firepower. I would have liked not to kill them. We only didn't give you any kind of option. Let's see. Go ahead and hit a quick save.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
Really cool looking area. Please tell me y'all don't want to fight.
Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
They're clearly docile, but in the same uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
Possibly. But the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
Oh boy.
Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
Hello, lady.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face. I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
These are some Medagel.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
I mean, I'm not exactly sure if it's supposed to be a statue or some other practical purpose.
He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands. The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
Sounds like Jacob's father's a great person. Uh-oh. Alright. Don't we have, yeah.
Here we go.
Use powers.
Have a nice trip!
Patrols like that are a little much against this bunch.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense. Hostiles are cleared!
Give me your money. Give me your money. Finally got powers to use, man, I swear. Everyone's got... Once they have shields, like,
Please,
can't do anything.
Here, you could end it. You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Think on your own time. What's in there?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay.
My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected.
Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Sounds horrible.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
No.
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard? I don't see any justification.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Oh, it is not looking good for the black man. What do we got going on here? Yep. Darn. Try it again. I assume that these two matched. I don't know why they make me do that when it's part of the story. I have to do it. Alright, get out the way. Such a minor. Oh, I think they took damage from that.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
God damn it. It's really him.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Well, speaking of hunters, you know there's gonna be a little more. It's gotta be, right? There's music. Don't y'all have like a thing?
Got it.
A little late to blame the victims.
Wow, this thing.
Come on over.
I want to use my shotgun, but I feel like they're kind of everything done. So I was right about them having to fight synthetics too.
Field is clear.
No, it's not. All guns are still drawn.
Coming.
Now let's finish you off.
Crap, I didn't see him over there. This is what I get for trying to do things different. Just and trying to get achievements too. That shotgun is purely reserved in unopened spaces like this, or they happen to be next to me. Purely, and I won't get the melee achievement doing anything else, but you gonna say what you said earlier? No?
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Gotcha!
You guys got all these powers. Don't use them?
He had plenty of choices. It'll lead to more victims.
Dang it, duck. I keep missing.
There we go!
Why waste your energy on a guy who's about to die? Now, what killed the... They weren't them. Those guys shot at me. I wish I could zoom in like the old game. You know what? Let me stop playing around.
Warning, hostile forces on tank.
Y'all can hit him. Fire is up.
Please reconsider.
Fool! Wait, there's somebody else alive.
Rerouting power system failure.
Big activity.
I think I'm gonna use my shotgun now. Y'all got powers, right?
On the floor.
Have a nice trip.
Do I not have any shotgun ammo?
He had his fun. Now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Right. You probably ran out of food or something. I don't know.
Field is clear.
Automated robots. That's a douche. Looks like sniper gallery. Let's go with the sniper.
There we go.
So y'all could easily kill him. I can. You really want to go? You really want to get up in there? All right, homie.
Excuse me.
Overloading the mech.
Backup systems engaged.
One left.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Man, I'll tell you that. All right, left or right? It's got to be a big guy. Oh, the people. Can I use this yet? Nope. I need to get behind cover. Hurt them. Oh man, I'm done for. You gotta use real cover. Oh snap! I just saw the Big Mech. Why is there a big? Okay, I just saw the Big Mech, and I thought the mechs weren't on their team. I thought the hunters were fighting against Jacob's dad. The mechs are on Jacob's dad's side. Or maybe, I have no idea what's going on here. But we are going to need to play its low ball. You're up!
Overload.
Combat drone.
Let's hit him with that.
So we can go. So we can go home.
Oh boy. Hit him with all the powers you got.
Assessment requested.
Hate that. Hate that too. Okay. Clearly need to heal.
Mount that one.
Come on, somebody gotta.
It's gonna blow. Mount that one.
Enough with the toys. Need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Whew, rough. Justify this. It's basically slavery. I'm not a fan of slavery in any sort of use, even if it's the black man getting back at the white man. Never good. Never good. Give me that. It's mine. Alright. PDA access. Alright. Alright, Mr. Jacob's dad. Is that him right there? Ronald Taylor. He's got his pornography. I don't know what that wants to be. I don't know what those want to be. That's where he does Suki Suki. Alright.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. Toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Never mind, explain yourself.
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you.
It sure is.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
So
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
Right.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger.
Damn.
I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Leave him in the hell he made. I'd shoot him. I'd shoot him. No, I couldn't shoot him. Nah.
Maybe we go arrange pickup for the rest of the survivors while the acting captain deals with the hole we punched through his mechs.
Now wait, I'm supposed to get rescued. The crazy ones, you don't know what they'll do to me.
We can guess.
My father was a different man, Shepard. A good man. Wish I'd found him.
Jacob!
Damn.
You were a better man dead. As far as I'm concerned, you still are.
Damn.
Jacob!
Ho ho! Wow! Leave him in the hell he created. Man, there's some darkness in this, man. That is some darkness. Woo! Oh, that storyline, that one gets to me. It sucks that it was Jacob. It could have been anybody.
Ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We can be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give them the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Really? Because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
You know very little about me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions. Cerberus is ultimately about humanity. My people are valuable to me.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Hey. The obvious insider.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Surprised about Miranda.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
One time only.
Anytime, Jacob.
I wouldn't say anytime. But that sucks, man. It's a real shitty scenario. Bro, the man's father is a complete ass. Anything new, Jacob?
Thanks for diverting to the Gernsback, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Makes sense, you know. We had to put down his father. Alright, next up is...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Emails. Unread messages. Let's see what we got going on here. It could happen to you. Chain letter. So that's the guy who we helped scan the Solarian. We helped scan the Keepers. That pretty cool little side content. That's sad.
I trust you, but I don't trust Cerberus. Your experiments crossed the line.
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth. And we'd be lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
I saw your bases years ago. You were using Rachni, Thorian creepers, even husks to make your own army.
The husks were already dead, the Thorian creatures were mindless, and the Rachni were abandoned once we understood their intelligence. We weren't breeding an army, we were breeding expendable shock troops for high-risk scenarios. How many soldiers died in Saren's attack on Eden Prime? How many would have lived if we'd had just a dozen Rachni soldiers on our side?
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
The best thing he did was to put you on my squad.
You'd have done fine without me. I may not have believed it before, but I don't have what you do. That fire that makes someone willing to follow you into hell itself. My father got me the best jeans money could buy. Guess it wasn't enough.
Does it always have to come back to your father's genetic tailoring?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
I can't admire your body or your mind? You give your father too much credit. Yeah, he gave you gifts. But you can be proud of what you've done with them.
Oh. Thank you. Perhaps I wouldn't mind if you admired my body.
You wouldn't, huh?
I think I could live with it.
It's only fair. You've had 2 years to look at me. And I was wearing less than you are.
Shepard, wait. I need to think about this.
Scared, Ms. Lawson?
Cautious, Commander Shepard. But interested. Very interested. For now, I should work and think. I'll talk to you later.
Look at all those 100%. That's all me. Alright, Zaid. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right. Zaid. I don't want to say Saeed. You know, that's probably not spelled like that. He's over here. See, when you want to explore other things, you just drive up to the edge and then fly. It is so much work, y'all. So much work. Anyway. Let us go here. Blue sun stuff, huh? Alright. Who pairs well with Zaid? He's after a criminal. Let's take Jack. Why not? Jack is never the best selection, but I'll do it anyway. Right. Give everybody their alt costumes. She has her alt costume on. Alright. I probably should max out concussion shot. I'll level this up at some point. Inferno grenade. I need 10 for all that stuff. Jack, already leveled you up. Alright. His quest, all it is doing the task, his little bounty. I love it. No, nothing? Don't say a thing? Okay.
Tapping into Blue Sun's communications. Stay tight and look out for ambushes.
Alright, you can take command, sir? Alright.
We got him!
We didn't do anything, Jack. They bothered to make this area.
Squad Bravo, a shuttle landed near your location. Check it out.
Here we go. Keep close. Shot in the back and left to rot. That's definitely Vito's style. Let's push ahead.
Damn. Oh, monk.
Command to Bravo. Take a position. Likely these people are not runaways.
So cute. And you're literally in the sky. I want one. Alright. I'm likely to fight something very soon.
Report to base. Armed intruders incoming at the southern checkpoint.
Hell yeah! Here we go. Right behind you.
No, why would I even waste that?
Taking damage!
Somebody died.
Reinforcements incoming. We got your back.
Need more than that. You want to go in hard and heavy, buddy. I like it. It might not have been the best idea. Let's hit him with this. Oh, I don't want that. Oh. I want fire. Oh, you know what? Wow, that happened.
Put him down.
I am definitely fine with that outcome. I'm liking that. Give me my fire ammo. Someone. You near? I jumped right into that.
That's it.
I hear you, homie.
On my way.
Coming.
Jack, always dying on when she wears no armor. None. No armor. Doesn't seem to activate any kind of biotic armor either. Can't go up where they were, so let's just keep it moving, keep it pushing. That's where we need to go. Let's see if there's anything hidden. Doesn't look it.
This is Commander Santiago. If any of you retreat while the intruders are still alive, I'll kill you myself. Now get the hell back out there.
Vito. Sounds like he hasn't changed.
I get the feeling you have a past with this Vito.
I knew he was a sadistic bastard back when we started the Blue Suns. The Suns only got meaner after he staged his little coup 20 years ago. So yeah, we have a past.
Why didn't anyone tell me you founded the Blue Suns?
Because it's not common knowledge. Vito wiped me out of the records. He ran the books, I led the men. Worked real well for a while. Then Vito decided to start hiring Batarians. Cheaper labor, he said. Goddamn terrorists, I said.
20 years is a long time to hold a grudge.
A grudge? Vito turned my men against me. He paid 6 of them to restrain me while he put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. For 20 years, I've seen that bastard every time I closed my eyes. Every time I sighted down on a target. Every time I heard a gunshot. Don't you call that a goddamn grudge?
You survived a gunshot to the head?
Yeah. And you survived your ship getting disintegrated. A stubborn enough person can survive just about anything. Rage is a hell of an anesthetic.
I love it.
We'd better get moving.
Anything to add, Jack?
They're at the southern access. All squads mass at the gatehouse. Now!
They know we're here. Bring it on, you son of a bitch!
Love it. Look at this place, man. Got a waterfall here and everything. It looks like data flowing. It looks like data flowing through that. Yes, technically it is. Well, this is a good time as any to go ahead and take a pause. So, your boy Black Captain will be finishing out this quest. In the next one, thank you for joining me. Get some more Mass Effect 2 in the next exciting hour. I'm stepping off. Y'all take care. Peace.